Hey everyone, Starwing7. Figured I would stream the start of this competition. That we capture what I sort of do a little bit more efficiently than trying to make a video. So I did just log in. Can see where I'm at right now. Absolutely nothing so far laid out, but yeah, we'll get going here, I suppose. I mean, for me right now, because it's not a 10x day, I'm not super worried about getting a head start. I'm going to probably just play it a little more calm at the moment, place a few businesses down. Big goal really is to try to get to level 10. That way I can see what I get for gold blueprints. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Just give me a moment. I'm going to hopefully put out a link in Discord, let some people know that I am streaming in case anybody's interested in hopping in. It's been a while since I streamed. I don't even remember, probably like February or something like that was the last one, so bear with me here. I believe I got to... There we go. Actually, I do add a couple people, it looks like, that have tuned in here, so welcome. Let me just copy this and get into Discord to post it. All right. Yeah, so feel free to drop anything down in the chat there, guys. I'm interested to see what type of businesses you guys pull. Hopefully, I might have to reconfigure some stuff here just to make sure I've got this up. That way I can see what you guys are talking about if we do have anybody comment. There we go. Put that there. Actually... Once again, it is super laggy. The game is pretty slow at the moment with the amount of people I think that are signing in. So I do like to use the open multiple, especially in competition. It's less of a leisure, right, and more of a time crunch. So let me just open up these 7 blueprints. Let's see what we get. All right, so only commons. Let's see what type of quality we got. Let's go over to businesses. Not bad, at least one quality 2. So first up, let's drop a few of these businesses. It's not super crucial, but oh man, it is slow. There we go. Come on, you could do it. All right, let's just get a couple levels on this. I will be doing 1x's on my main businesses, but as of right now, I don't really see too much reason to do anything other than just the 10x, because chances are I probably won't use too many of these businesses. I'm just trying to get them up to level. Obviously, don't use the 100x. That's a no-go for me. All right. That is very slow. I'm just going to go place some furniture, get a few more blueprints going here. Just make sure I was doing some attacking, so yeah, all my tools are equipped. So let's... Holy man, I don't know if it's my computer being slow or the game. Normally it's the game, so Actually, let's just drop that over in the corner here. Let's try to get one more down. That should hopefully put me at least at level 3. There we go. So, I mean, let's at least just put one more down. Probably don't, yeah, I won't have enough for 2 more. This won't get me to level 4, but it'll get me pretty close. So let's go back out of the mansion, and then I'm going to put, or actually open the rest of these blueprints. There we go. It's a little faster now. Server lag must be dying off. There we go. That's what I like to see. Let's hope that's a good quality. And a Lion's Den resort. That's nice. What else do we got? I guess that's all of them. So let's go. Let's check those qualities. Just a quality 1, but I'll take it, especially with the Ishin skin. That's a nice little bonus that I got there. So let's grab these. Let me change by rarity, and I'm going to put this one on, and I'll put this on. She is slow. Might have to go get my cooling pad. I don't know if this is me or if this is the game being extremely slow. Oh well, it is what it is. There we go. Finally placed it down. Let me get back to put this down as well. Might as well put the Pride Records. Get a little extra bonuses. I mean, they're not super high quality, but might as well do some 1Xs while I just tap away. Yeah, the spread on this is quite a bit. You can see 40 to 160, so sort of makes it worth doing the 1Xs, just to make sure you're not going to blow through or get some really bad rolls on your 10Xs. Man, this game is lagging. There we go, a little better. So now what I like to do normally, if this doesn't keep lagging out on me, is I will bring up my businesses to around 100, 150, depending on how much gold I have. That way I'm able to start generating a little bit more gold off of these businesses. Some passive at 66. Should get this one going because I get a better boost off of it. Hopefully I get some more LL Sports. That would be nice. Kind of would like to have like a quality 4 LL Sport. But again, I'm more of a player that like just plays with what I pull. I don't buy very often. And if I do purchase businesses, it's usually purchasing something that's higher prestige near the end, just to help kind of boost my city, and that keeps me in sort of a more competitive range. Could also be my internet. I know we're in the middle of a rainstorm right now, pretty big cycle coming through weather formation, so maybe it's causing some internet issues, but I definitely think it's probably more of an issue with the actual game. I know the server usually gets overloaded a little bit when you have all these people signing in right at the same time. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to keep doing this. I mean, it's not denting my gold too much. Keep leveling up and hope for the best here. I mean, I should be... Let's actually take a quick look at the ranks. I don't want to get too high of a rank. Actually, a little higher than I want to be right now. And I'm going to probably get pulled up even more. Let's see where my live's at right now. Live power. Well, let's level these up. Let me collect some gold. Now, what I like to do is sort of hang back a little bit. Now, this technique works if you have a lot of NFTs to use for attacking. Plus, I have a pretty decent diamond gen, so it helps out just to sort of hang back and wait for opponents, and then sort of climb from there. But it doesn't work every time, right? So again, that's where you have to like kind of judge what's going on. If the first day was the 10x, I would probably be happy with the pulls that I had right now and would be playing a little bit harder, trying to level up. But because I have sort of 2 days to set up my city before the first bonus day, then I mean, I'm able to collect diamonds, set up my city a little bit better. You know, I definitely like to see what I get from the gold blueprints, see what I pull. Hopefully I get some decent businesses. You know, if I get anything really good, I probably will sell it. But again, we'll have to see exactly what happens. Like I said, I'm sort of subject to the randomness of the game gods and see what they provide me. Alright, so I'm almost done getting this one up. I'll probably stop at 130. That way I don't completely kill all my gold. I would like to get a decent enough generation that hopefully I'll be able to go and drop a few more pieces of furniture pretty quickly. So let's see, I should be able to get this to at least over 6k, but we'll see. See where it ends up. And then hopefully I don't get attacked. I mean, we'll see if anybody does try to hit me. If they do, I'm going to have to probably dodge them. I'm not going to put up defenses this early. I mean, I guess I could also see what I got as my random bonus here. Claim this. There we go. Gold Rush is always welcome. Kingpin's Wrath is nice because that's an expensive one. And that's an expensive defense to purchase. So I'm happy with that. And then we've also got some base gold here. Now it is 10 hours until the next refresh, so I'm going to hold off on claiming this for now. This is interesting that they only give you the full day or full week here. I guess nobody probably is going to buy the full month worth, but if you do click this, it should prompt you. I mean, let's take a look. All right, so receive rewards up to day 6. So this might be worth it for some people. You would get the blueprints. It's only 5, I believe, 5 uncommons. So absolutely not really an interest of mine. But you could if you were interested in purchasing the boost up to that. So let me know if you do actually purchase that. Personally, I will not be. Just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, right? Try to log in every day. Let me see. So if I make this smaller here, this. Okay, that does change that. Let me make this bigger again. There we go. That way I can see the chat and play the game at the same time. It works for me. Just bring that over to the side. Bring that over. There we go. So at least now I can see if I get a message. That still works, so alright. Let's continue leveling up this lion's den. Slow and steady. And then once I get that 5 million, I'll probably hop into the mansion, go place another piece of furniture. That way I can level up a little faster. And if you're listening to this afterwards, or even right now, make sure you hop into the Legion Discord. There should be a link in one of my other videos. But there's a giveaway for a crazy monster. So if you're looking for a crazy monster, all you have to do is show a screenshot of Legion and yeah, you're good to go. So let me get this up to 10 more levels here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, 669, look at that. Might as well also put the skin on, gotta represent, right? It's a nice nice dojo skin, looking pretty good. Alright, so yeah, other than that, I mean, now I just gotta wait for gold to accumulate. It's nothing too exciting, right? But it is sort of part of the game, so yeah, just give me a second and hopefully we'll be up to the 5 mil, see what else we get for blueprints. Actually, you know what, while I'm at it, I mean, I might as well just fill the land. So I'm just gonna do these quick, get them up to like 120-ish. Not the greatest rolls, but it is what it is. Okay, there we go. Put to 120, and then I might as well just keep dropping more on. At least this way I can get some gold a little bit faster, and then probably overnight I'm just gonna bow out. Still have a couple businesses, but try to target somewhere around the 500s. That way I can do a nice decline down there, and hopefully, you know, in the morning, wake up and have some more people to attack. So we'll see. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, I went way too high on that. I'm used to normal mode. That was way too much. Oh man. It's also not the best time for me It's right at nighttime. It's like coming up on 8:30 for myself. So I mean, could be worse. It could be like midnight. So thankfully it's not midnight. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm probably just going to leave it at that. These are some normal mode. Getting outbid on stuff. Competitive mode. To general. Markets. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, Lion Sentinel, of course. Would you quit outbidding me on all the stuff that I need? Maybe I can get some revenge on him during this competition. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. There's a lot of people that I noticed. Like there's Lion Sentinel. A lot of these people normally play Void. So I guess Operation Dracula is fully underway. Which, whatever. Cool. I know a lot of people are joining Void specifically for the gold bonus because that 6% does help. Glad to see some people, though, are still sticking true to their faction. Not just jumping party lines here, right? So, kudos to those people that, have a faction and stick to it, regardless of what the benefits are. But, I'm not super into the... oh, here we go. We got some messages. One True Messiah. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, here, I'll hop into the mansion right now. Actually, I'm probably just waiting on gold anyways, so I'll show you what I got going on in the mansion. So, common room, right? I just have 2 statues at the moment. I'll probably do one more statue once I hit 5 million, and then I'll probably move on to doing a few of the jiving jukeboxes. These are nice, quick, easy. This will get me to level 4 just in 3 placements, so I like to use them up front. They're just a little bit cheaper and a little bit quicker. That way I can get some blueprints and get started. Did you get anything good? Hopefully you're able to pull some decent businesses from your first few blueprints. Alright. Slow and steady. Hopefully it gets there. Guess, let's see what the market's doing anyways. Got some stuff here. And that's not too bad if somebody grabs that. I mean, the Monk's Treehouse skin got nerfed a little bit, so that's kind of sad to see. But not terribly bad. I mean, still a viable business. It's still the best skin in the game. You just got cool cats. Well, cool cats are nice. I know a lot of people prefer them, but that was usually in the longer competitions where diamonds were of concern. Nowadays, with the amount of diamonds we produce, most people will just take a lot of bigger businesses, to be honest. So hopefully you're able to pull some rares. If you got like a single space rare, maybe Leo and Co. or the Den, Lion Den Resort, they're not too bad. Alright, just give me a sec here, and then we'll be honestly able to hopefully get to level 4, and then once we're at level 4, it should be good to have another 7 blueprints to open. So let's get this open here. Oh, it's 5.2. My bad. That was 5. There we go. Let's open that. Actually, no, we got time. I'm not going to go back at the moment unless I pull something good. I might as well do them one at a time. See what we get. Kind of wish they still showed us the quality. Right now, you don't know what quality you pull until you go look at them. Another cool cat. Be really nice to pull another LL Sport to merge with, or well, there we go, Pride Records. Might have to run with a Pride Record instead then. But we'll see what I get. Oh, there we go. There's an LL Sport. That's what I like to see. Definitely want to use the Ishin Revenger skin if I can. Another gym. Let's see what else we got here. Another Pride Record. Alright. I guess they really want us to use the Pride Record this time. Another cool cat. Alright, could have been worse. Let's get out of the mansion then. Go do some placements. See this. Actually, let's check and see what it was. Oh man, a quality 4. There we go. I will definitely take that. There we go. Do not need to worry at all. Let's just level this up nice and slow. Yeah, that is a beautiful pull. I'm very happy I got this Q4. It's got the skin that I can apply to it. So she's looking all nice and zen. Let's go. Definitely happy with this pull. I mean, the only thing that could have made it better is if I pulled some Epic or like a really high quality Leo and Co or something. But this is perfect. I mean, because I would have had to normally build one of these anyways. So having it at quality 4 right off the hop, this is perfect. I'm very happy with that. Okay, well, uncommons are actually probably pretty good, Messiah. If you're able to, I would run at least 1 or 2 of them. Try to look at the qualities. So definitely not bad. What does he say? What's the best approach for leveling up? Since the update, I struggle last event to build my businesses. So what a lot of people like to do is get most of their businesses placed down. That way you're generating a good amount of gold and able to sort of level up and then push to Prestige 1. Once you hit Prestige 1, you sort of want to assess which businesses you want to use and sort of select 8 to 10 of them. You're probably not going to hit Prestige 4 or 5. I mean, I barely got to Prestige 5 last competition. So essentially what you want to be doing is looking for probably an uncommon. You also probably want a high quality rare, whether it's a Leo and Co or a Lion's Den Resort. And then you also want to check out or get an epic, right? Probably not a 4-space epic. So if you get a Museo de Leon, that's a definite use. But if you do get any of those higher quality businesses at the start, then you want to basically try to run those just to help you get to Prestige 1. And then once you hit Prestige 1, you want to select and be a little more selective with the businesses you use and try to carry forward 8 to 10 of them. Okay, a 2 on the Pride Records is pretty good. I would keep leveling that one up. Try to do the 1Xs. What's going on, DJ Oracle? Good luck. Hopefully you got some blueprint luck there. So you can see I got a nice LL Sport. So game gods want me to use an LL. I'm happy with that. Let's see. Okay, I was going to say, somebody already attacked me, but so far so good. Let me actually take a drop down here and check out who's around me. Oh, right on. It's in the Discord. Yarmako. Or Yaremko, I think. Yaremko1. So, not too bad. I do like that we have now a range of 3, so if you are sort of stuck in between some people, you have a little bit better range. There's Pollock US. I know him and I battle quite a bit. Every once in a while we'll get into some scrums up in the top ranks there. What's this one at? There we are. So this is the difference between the quality, right? So here's a quality 1 of the LL Sport. Same prestige or same level as the other one, but it's a 1.39k at level 130. And then this one is level 130 and it's 2.35. So almost 1,000 more gold generation per second on this, which is pretty crazy. And that's why you want these higher quality businesses, right? They're going to help you in the long run just by giving you that slight edge over somebody else when it comes to the amount of gold you're generating. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. I need to grab some water. Okay, so what's your thoughts on running Cool Cats and Diners? Should we be merging since Diamond Gen is high right now? I only suggest merging your uncommons and your rares. And if you're lucky enough to get multiple epics, merge them as well. There's no real point in merging your common businesses, especially because they're not really going to contribute significantly to your city. Right, like this one, let's just take a look. So I do believe I had a decent-ish quality. Was this quality 2? Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't level it up the best, but it's, you know, not really contributing too much in comparison to this business, right? So to me, there's no real point in wasting your diamonds on merging your commons. You're much better off saving those diamonds and merging things like a Pride Records or an LL Sport, and maybe even like increasing the quality on something like a Lion's Den Resort. That will be a better use of your diamonds in the long run, because you're going to need higher quality rares, uncommons, and epics over a high quality Cool Cat. Now, I mean, if you get them up to like quality 6 or 7, they might be okay. I mean, even at quality 4, they're all right. They'll help a little bit, but again, you're going to be mostly relying on your bigger businesses. So I wouldn't bother with it. I would honestly maybe purchase a booster over trying to merge, especially with how bad merging is. I have had a very bad streak recently with merging, so I'm not the biggest fan of it at the moment. But again, I mean, this is where everybody has their own different strategy, right? Personally, I just try to stick with my uncommons and my rares, maybe an epic. I did try a legendary last time. I don't think I'm going to do a legendary unless, well, probably even if I pulled it, I'd probably sell it. I just don't think there's a point in running legendaries at this level. I think I'd be better off just running a nice epic with a higher quality. So let me just, we're almost there that I can go place some more furniture, but I honestly think I might just push this up a little bit higher. So I'm going to probably try to get this to about 250 now. Sometimes I like to push to 5 before I do this, but I think I can push this one up to 250. Maybe only 220-ish. We'll see. Actually, no, we'll just get it to 200. It's cooking pretty good right now. It's got some real good gold output on this. This is like an epic quality 1 or 2 epic level for a Museo de Leon. So this is not bad at all. Very happy with this Q4 pull. Okay, get that finalized. And then let me switch over. Let me see what I got here. So, okay. Guess I could. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, might as well for the video. Let's merge. Let's bring this one up in quality a bit. Hopefully I get a success here. There we go. I got that quality 2 now. So let's drop that on. At least then I get a little bit extra gold range. So we'll do these 1Xs here. Slowly level it up. Get this one up probably to about 200 as well. And then maybe I'll take a look at that other LL Sport, level it up to 200. Again, this is going to be a fine game of like not getting too high on the leaderboard because I don't want to collect too many points right at the start. But again, this is a strategy that players should only use if you have enough attack frequency, right? Like I can attack almost every 24 minutes. So it helps out in that manner. And you also want to make sure you have fairly strong attacks to be able to really stack up the boosters on your businesses. So if you don't have a lot of attack NFTs, I suggest playing as hard as you can right from the start because that's going to allow you to hopefully secure yourself a good position. So let's take a quick look here. So yeah, I'm hovering around that 250-ish. So this isn't too bad. I do want to drop a little bit more. Hopefully somebody hits me with an attack sometime soon. Do see a few people that probably could hit me. No problem. It would just be me reorganizing my lands to find the lowest hit. But again, I'm not really too worried about gold at this point. I'm more focused on trying to stay at a lower rank so that I do have a lot of opponents to attack on my way up. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little worried about this strategy as well on the front that perhaps a lot of people are going to be Legion and I'm going to have difficulties finding people to hit that aren't Legion members. Even though they have expanded the attack range to 3 above and 3 below, whereas it was just the 1 above and 1 below, I still have a worry that perhaps there's going to be more Legion members or quote-unquote Legion members. Some people maybe under Operation Dracula looking to, basically just play for victory, right? That's all they're after is just to play for the victory. Okay, I'm just gonna check Discord real quick while some gold accumulates here. So I'll be right back. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the other businesses here then up to 150-ish. Some good excitement going on. Alec, he pulled himself a bank, so that's pretty sweet. See what else is going on. Discord. Let me switch over to see what's going on the City Plaza. But yeah, again, if you're not in the main city Discords, there's one for the Void, there's one for Legion. Those are the two unofficial ones. And then there's also one for just the City Plaza, and that's run by the community managers hired by Main City. So definitely make sure you're in that one as well. Now the Cubs should be coming pretty soon. We got about 13-minute wait. And then they'll be in the game honking at us. So I'll probably do those. Maybe do a little bit more of a stream. And then probably just call it. Because essentially this is sort of what I do at the start. I mean, if it was a different multiplier day, like if we had something that was on the 10x earlier, like if today was the 10x, I would definitely be more focused on leveling up. But as of right now, I don't really have much incentive to level up. I'm just going to sort of keep coasting, hope for the best, and then a little bit before we get into the 10x day, that's when I'm going to play a little bit harder. Try to accumulate as much boosters as I can on my businesses. My goal is hopefully to land in the top 100 is usually the normal goal, but I'm going to shoot for top 50 just to be able to get that extra NFT bonus. So, fingers crossed I can do it. Was able to last time. Let's see, what do we got here? I got the notice for it to start. Just finish this off, get this to 200. Should be able to, let's definitely be at 2K income. And then I will wait, take a little break here. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to get gold. And I'm up a little bit higher at 21. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard again. Still hovering around the 286, 250-ish spot. So this is good. This means I'm not too high on the leaderboard, so I'm not going to risk it too much. See quite a bit of Ishin holders here. Guess a lot of people are fighting for that extra NFT. They do have a promo going on, so if you rep their project, you will get, and if you land in the top 100 and you're one of the first 20 people on the leaderboard to hold a Ishin and use it as the PFP, you're able to hopefully win an extra Ishin NFT, which is pretty good. Their floor price is around $40-50 right now, somewhere in that point. So not a bad extra prize just for competing and trying your best. See what else is going on here. Almost, what do we got? 4 million more to go. I don't know if I really want to place any more businesses down. Maybe I should sell a few. I don't really think, the thing is, I don't think that very many businesses, like this isn't going to go for anything. Like I doubt anybody actually buys these. But people will be buying, I imagine, a lot of the uncommons. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. good luck to you as well. Hopefully the blueprint gods are good to you. Yeah, so I probably won't get to level 10 tonight. I doubt it. I'll probably just play for a little bit longer, get these cubs, and then once I have the cubs, oh man, my computer's lagging a bit here. But basically get the cubs, and then hopefully once I have them, maybe a little bit more play, see if anybody else joins and wants to talk. But other than that, I mean, this is sort of how I start off. Nice and easy, nothing too hard, unless it is a 10x day right up at the start. If today was the 10x day, I would be playing a lot harder. But, you know, like I said, it's just a normal day, so there's lots of time to catch up. And I don't want to be too high on the leaderboard, because then I won't have a lot of opponents to attack. So sort of advantageous just to hang back a little bit, you know, and collect some diamonds, collect my firepower, and then get ready for the ramp up. You know, usually it depends. I got to play around with the timing, see what's the best, because basically once the 10x hits, you up into the high leaderboard. Right, because let's say if we take a look here, you can see what I'm generating points wise. So I'm not really doing too crazy, right? Like 13k out of points versus somebody that's like, if you look at Hayton up here at 20 million, he's generating a lot more power than I am. And if we also take a look at the standing, right, he's got a lot more than what I do. Like we're looking at almost like 10x, 100x more, right? Like it's just not even comparable when you're up in these ranks, how much points you gather. And a lot of players, they do have the strategy of like, okay, I just need to get to the top at the start and maintain that position. Some players do the ramp up, right? Try to hang back and attack on their way up. You know, try to get a good booster and land somewhere in like the top 50, and then sort of pull yourself into that position. But again, it's all up to other people. Everybody's got their own strategy, so that's up for you to determine how you want to play. Oh, you used it already, did you, DJ Oracle? Yeah, I would have just moved my businesses. Hopefully I get attacked so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. A lot of times when you do get hit by an attack, it is only 5 of the 7 regions that take effect, right? So you can usually find a land that doesn't have a significant debuff on it, and then you can move your businesses over there, and then that way you don't have to waste your diamonds on a defense. You know, that's sort of my preference. It's a little bit easier to do, and it's free, right? It just takes your time to rearrange your lands, and it's pretty good as long as you don't have attacks out, right? You also got to take into consideration the attacks that you've sent out and determine if your attacks are outweighing the debuff, because that is another alternative. You can just attack your way out of the negatives, right? And hit a bunch of people and be able to have a decent booster accumulated. So there's all sorts of different techniques, tactics that people can use. It just comes down to how you guys determine and want to deploy your own strategy. For me, this early, I'm just going to dodge them. I mean, I might even just eat them. Like it's not going to hurt me too much. Like I said, I'm hoping to hopefully at the end of the next 3 or 4 days, or sorry, the next 36 hours. I want to be closer, probably to about 600, maybe even down in the 700s. That way I've got a lot of opponents to attack. So we'll see. There's a lot of people down here. Might as well do some scouting, see what we got. It is striking me though as a lot of Legion. There's some people that haven't selected a faction. Some more Legion. I don't know if these people, it's just not loading or what's happening here. Maybe they got zeroed out or my game's just not loading. Yeah, probably just not loading at this point. There we go. Or maybe they sold out. Let's click on them and see. No, he's got, must have just took all his businesses off and sold everything. Which, I mean, a lot of people do that too. Just get in, get a few businesses, and then just dip out, sell a few things, and that's the game for you. Or sell all your blueprints. Some people do that. Personally, I like to open mine. You never know what you're gonna get. Let's see. Might as well do this now because it's twice the price, but I get an extra XP out of it. So we'll just do one of those. And we're going to be waiting a little bit until I'm able to place another one. Just hop into Discord here and see what's going on. Yeah, definitely a lot of people going Legion this round. And it'll be interesting to see. So next time when the Void has the gold booster, I imagine it's going to be a lot more Void, which will be nice for me because I won't bother switching. I'm one of the people that will stay with the Legion regardless of what their benefits are. So we'll have to see how the next competition goes. Maybe they just decide that they don't like this concept because I don't think the community's a big fan of it either. Splitting the difference between gold or diamonds. I would take diamonds in normal mode and gold for comp, just because that boost on gold is quite nice. All right, so the Cubs should be coming any moment now. Let me get back into the game, get back onto my lands here. So one thing that we like to do with them, that's we would normally call them out in the Discord. So the Legion does have a spot for calling out. It's the CC reminder in the tier 1 chat, but not everybody's in this Discord. A lot of people also use the main city plaza. Let me just turn the volume on here. Is he honking? All right. And we got the first call out. He is on Molten Forge. Now these are worth getting. Normally I'll save them for about this time, near the end of the cycles, just because it does help out with your gold. Let's see what we get here. Be nice to get some diamonds or something. 70k. Not the diamonds I wanted. I was hoping for a little bit more, but oh, there we go. Yeah. So Mr. Moon called that out for us and we're all good. So yeah, Legion Discord's got her going on here. So if you're looking for the Cubs, I'll try to call them out as we're going. I'm going to start on Crimson Reaches. Now, one thing to remember is that it's every 2 hours. So every 2 hours the Cubs are delivering, and it depends on which mode. So we will get, in 2 hours, they'll be switching over to normal mode. I've already got them all that I can today in normal mode. So it is just comp mode that I'm looking for. I will need to make sure that I wake up a bit earlier to be able to get the last cycle before reset. So that'll happen 2 hours before reset. And if you're curious as to when reset is, you can take a look at the daily rewards or at the daily roar, and it'll tell you exactly when the cycles reset. All right, should be another one coming any moment now. There we go. So I've called out that I'll search the Crimson Reaches. If the stuff wants to load all right. He's on Aurora Wilds. Let's find him. So, start at the back. He's on 6. Aurora Wild 6. Not bad. I'll take the gold. Not what I'm preferencing right now. I would love to get some diamonds at this point, but at least with the gold, it's going to help me level up a little bit faster. My goal is I would like to get to level 10 by the end of tonight. That way I can just sort of set up and get my city prepared and know what I've got to work with at least. Then I can think about it while I attempt to sleep tonight. So we'll see how it goes. Back to Crimson Reaches here. Take a quick look through. Make sure that we'll start at the back here. Oh, Molten Forge. I mean, when Mr. Moon's looking for him, there's no point in even really trying. He finds him so quick, and it just comes down to us figuring out where on that region there we go. Gary Pug calling out 9. What's going on, Gary? So 350,000. Could be better. Wouldn't mind hitting the jackpot like DJ Oracle did last competition. Get that 700 million up front. That would be beautiful. But I mean, to be honest, I had a lot of diamonds near the end that I didn't really require. So, gold is definitely the preference. But yeah, I might as well wait here. I don't want to flip over quite yet and miss the cub. I do want to spend this gold though. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Not bad. We got 7 people here, so that's pretty good. So yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully you're finding the Cubs all right here. I don't know how much of a delay it has on my stream versus what you guys are picking up. So hopefully you're inside of one of the Discords and grabbing them, because I imagine it's probably a bit of a delay for myself. Not on Crimson Reaches, so I bet you he's on Lucent or one of these ones. Let's see, Queen Cindy's typing right now. LA, Lucent Ascent. Let's hop down to the back. Scroll backwards, see what we got. LA 7, nice. Oh, might be 6. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go. And just one more to go. I believe we had, what was that? Molten Forge, Aurora, Molten Forge, LA. So there should be one left. I mean, I might as well go back to my assigned one here. It's not like not a big deal. Usually, oh, yeah, DJ, that was a super lucky pull. Because that's, I think, the first time I ever saw 70 million diamonds distributed from the Cubs. Need that in normal mode though, that's for sure. Basically out of diamonds after failing all those mergers, so I need to restock. So it's good that we have this competition. Allow me to build up some inventory of diamonds. I don't think I'm going to try that again. It was pretty brutal, so there we go. He's probably in the lower ranks here. Yeah, and I bet she's on like Block Nexus or something. Let's see if anybody calls it out. But she's on Lucent Ascent again. Yeah. LA 6 again. Lazy bugger didn't even leave. Well, that's all of them. Not the greatest. At least I got a little bit of gold, so that helps a bit. So now that we got that, might as well go back to the mansion. Let's get to placing some furniture. Oh, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen... So I noticed this was done recently. They put the little emblem down here, but that's pretty cool seeing the Lucent Ascent one. I haven't been in the mansion from Lucent. Gotta love the music, the mansion music. Alright, there we go. Let's do a few more here. Place 3. That should get me up to level 6 at least. Alright, there we are. Nice thing is I'll get that little bit of extra bonus now for the gold and the diamonds. Let's get back out of the mansion, head to Lucent Ascent. One thing I should be doing, this was my own stupidity, I'm going to take this business at least, and this one, and this one. Let's go over to Stygian Storm. And let's place these big businesses down here. Just because the nice thing is I get that extra 5% over a normal mythical. So it's just that little extra that I might as well take advantage of. Because why not, right? So let's place this here. There we go. And then let's also get those skins on. Gotta have the skins in the game, right? Nope, not boost. fat fingers here. There we go. All right. So, might as well go and, actually let's just do this little bit of leveling up here. Get some extra gold coming in. I'm definitely using this building moving forward anyways, so I might as well try to get it up to the highest rank that I can. We'll probably push for 250 if I can. I think I'm gonna run out of gold, so let's see. Yeah, we'll go for 240. Not bad. All right. Well, for some entertainment, let's do some blueprints. See what we get. Do one at a time. Got a bunch to look at anyways, so let's see what we got. Let's do this. Be nice if I pull a epic or something out of these. But you never know, right? I've seen legendaries pulled. I know DJ Oracle's pulled one, Kimbo's pulled one out of just these normal common blueprints, so, or sorry, the uncommon, they're not common. Okay. I'm definitely glad they have the reveal multiple, but I mean, I'm just waiting on gold anyways, so might as well enjoy the mystery of the reveal. See what we get. There we go. It's the first bazaar I've gotten. Man, be nice if I got some more high qualities or something. Another Pride Records. Maybe I'll be running with 2 uncommons. Could be worse, I suppose. But 2 decent high quality uncommons could be a good combo. All right, a few more here. Let's just do the last of these. We'll check out and see what type of qualities we got. There we go, another LL Sport. Wonder if it's a quality 4. That'd be nice. Able to merge that quality 4 with the other quality 4. So I'd probably just run 2 quality 4s, to be honest. All right, let's see what we got business-wise. So quality 2 here. I mean, we could let's chance it. All right, let's get that back on there. And let's do some leveling up. Alrighty, 240. Let's go back to this and get this to 250. Oh, yeah, well, let's get that extra 1. Just diamonds cost, right? I don't know if I want to carry this too much further. Probably run with those two in this for the time being. So let's, is that 1 million that it requires? So hold off on that for a moment. Alrighty. Let's see where we are at the ranks. Standing, yeah, slowly sliding. So this isn't too bad. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be too high of a rank. Berna coming in, nice. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of Ishin Revengers up at the top here. It's big rocking. Tome, he's doing real well. There's Big. Must be a Nishan Revenger. Not used to seeing them. I think everybody's going to be using a Nishan Revenger because why not, right? Get that extra free NFT if you win in the top 20. So that one's pretty cool with the tattoos on it. Imagine it's going to be some steep competition for that 20 rank to be able to secure that extra one. Berna has an Apex and an arcade. Damn, that's insane. Yeah, no wonder he's at the top. That's a significant setup, an arcade and an Apex. And they're probably, well, I mean, even worst case quality ones. That's some serious that's some serious gold making power there. So that's going to be a hard competition. I mean, that's sort of what really dictates whether you're at the top or not. You get those really good businesses, and you're just laughing. You're going to be flying up the leaderboard, right? But again, this isn't the big day. But if you're securing 2 million right now is still pretty significant. That's going to easily get you into a good rank where, chances are you're going to probably secure yourself top 50 before the 10x day just by sitting in the first position. So not bad at all. Like, what are we already looking at here? 10 million? So, yeah, not bad. One thing I do need to remember to do is also update my estimator, because I think last time I made a slight error in it. We're looking at some achievements. And, no bid on some stuff. I don't even know what I was bidding on there. Can't remember now. So let's level this up to 250 as well. I mean, ultimately the goal is to probably have about 1 million diamond or 1 billion diamonds in the bank when it comes to doing my climb up to the higher ranks. That way I've got enough that I can, be purchasing some defenses, some attacks, have basically all of the attacks ready to go. This time I might actually skip out on using these two. Last time I did use them. This time I think I'm just going to stick to, your malwares. Which, I mean, I might as well buy a few at this point. I don't know if the aerial bombardments are super worth it. Get one of those. You know what, actually? Let's, might as well kick the hornet's nest. I need diamonds anyways, right? Perfect. Okay, let's get some extra diamonds. Might as well. Come on. Slow. Hopefully he's not gone. Let's see. Here we go. And this is the one I want. Let's see. I would love to see a nice 27. That'd be a nice hit. Anything in the 20s would be perfect right now. Give me a real good boost. I'll take a 13. At least it covers the cost of entry, right? So gives me a good little boost there. Take these weapons off. Put my tools back on. Let's see. So yeah, about 24 minutes. That's what I have for a cooldown. Probably do a couple more before I go to bed so I can start stacking up those diamonds. No defenses at all, so I'll take that 9%. That put me into the 41s for a bit, so there we go. But yeah, essentially I just want to be collecting as much diamonds as I can. Show you how much everything costs. So Veil of Venom, Savannah Bandit, and Malware are all 3.43 for myself. And then we're looking at 6.94. So the cost of that and the hit that I got last attack round there, that gives me an extra 2 million. Not even, I guess like 1 million diamonds above the cost. So they do need to fix this. In my opinion, they made it more expensive to hit people with this, and the benefit of it really doesn't have a break even that makes sense anymore. It used to be somewhere around like 5%, 6% if you had some good lands and some good, other attributes like your arids and whatnot for your land count. And now even hitting like a 12, I think is like my break even, and that's about the halfway point for me. And the amount of times that I've hit absolutely terrible hits, like I had a 1% today, I've had a couple 3s and 4s. Personally, I think they need to be taking, if you've got NFTs, they need to increase from the 0 with each NFT, so that like the minimum you roll is like a 4 or 5 if you're at like maxed out stats. And then the cost on this is quite expensive at the 10 million. So you use these only when you're at that guarantee, right? So let's see if we're gonna fall a little bit more here. He hasn't returned fire, so that's not bad. You got Mega 8 there. Oh man, it is hot. All right. So maybe, well, no, we'll try to get these up a little bit more. Let's see, is that just some more auction alerts? Trying to buy some stuff to use to merge again, since I spent all of my diamonds on burning businesses. So now I need to replenish the diamonds and the businesses I burnt. Let's do a little bit more on this. Let's get this to 60. Let's also bring this one up. All right, hopefully get this one up to 250, And then from there, I got a few people I have to respond to on Discord and stuff, so I might have to take a quick little break while the gold regenerates. Go get some more water, because I am sweating out all this water. It's at 240. Let's get this to 250 as well. And then I'm going to go take a quick little water break and a message check, so I'll be back in a moment. Some ominous music in the background for this land here. I'll have to switch over to the Lucent Descent. It's a little more upbeat, I suppose. This is where the dojo should be. This reminds me of some sort of like mountain dojo sort of sounds up in China, up in the mountainous sort of areas in the jungles. At least that part right there. Dude. All right. Yeah, some people pulling some interesting businesses, so that's good. Okay, I should be able to attack again in what, 15 minutes there. So yeah, 15 minutes I'm going to send out another attack, and then probably I might actually just call it a bit early here. I don't think I'm going to make it to level 10 tonight, but I probably will set an alarm and check it in like, I don't know, another 2 hours or so. That way I can check it, see what's going on, hopefully be able to do the final leveling. And then probably pull off some of my main businesses here. Just like I said, I don't want to get too high in the ranks, because it is going to make it a little difficult to find people to attack. So we'll see how it all goes. It's going to be an interesting one with the difference in the faction bonuses. Especially with like the amount of people I think that have decided to side with Legion, specifically for that gold bonus. So, see, Berna's coming in pretty hot there. Still holding on to that rank 1. Mohammed must have a few legendaries as well. So, what's going on? Number 1 video gamer. Yeah, just slowly making my way through the ranks here. Just trying to play it sort of safe. How's it going with you? See here. I don't know if I should go and do any of those other businesses. I mean, at this point, maybe. Do this one. Pull it up a little bit. I mean, they don't really do too much, so they're not the most useful. Nice. 20k income already. Just mentally preparing myself for this breach. Well, good luck. Good luck. I'm doing the same here. Trying to, basically my plan will be to sort of hold back a bit. I guess, you know what? Look at that. It's not doing too bad here. I mean, 4.84 compared to your 22. Might as well level up a few more of these. Not like to do a significant amount, but hey, a little bit here, a little bit there. Helps out, right? I don't feel like doing the 1Xs either. I'm going to have to clear these lands before I go to bed anyways, so gonna make sure I'll probably leave that one big dojo on. That's about it. That way I'm able to sort of slide down the leaderboard here. Glad to see I should be hopefully pushed into the 300s. Yeah, not quite. Where are we at? 284. Kimbo, vroom, vroom. Oh yeah, so fast. Gotta get to that lower rank. Let's see where Kimbo's at. There he is down there. That's where I want to be. What are we looking at for DJ Oracle? Yeah, not too bad. Let's see, number 1, where are you at? I think you go by, was it Foreign Migo, I think? Alright, let's see where JK's at. He's doing pretty good. He's right around where I am at, so a little bit higher up. I've got a little bit better cash than he does, so I should be climbing closer to him. Guess I better start saving up. I need about 90 million to be able to get to 7. Yeah, I thought you were a Foreign Migo. I get outbid quite a bit by you on epics and stuff like that, so it's all good. I mean, hey, that's the point of the auction, right? Can't be just one person buying up everything. So for me, I like to just save up my attacks. The only attack I'm going to be doing right now is some aerial bombardments, and hoping to just boost my diamond accumulation. And then I'm going to sort of sit on my diamonds probably until, well, I'm not too sure exactly when I'm going to start the attack, but it's going to probably be whenever I'm able to. But at least like 2 or 3 hours before the 10x day. So I'm going to just basically be stacking diamonds and just slowly accumulating some gold, not doing too heavy. I usually have the first bid on most of those, and then I get outbid by people. But yeah, so I guess to answer your question, like, when's a good time to start attacking? Again, it depends, right? If you have a decent amount of NFTs to help you stack attack boosters, then it makes sense to sort of hold off on attacking until, and it depends on your preference, but until it's sort of leading into the 10x day. Then once you are getting close to that 10x day, that's when you want to go all out and try to stack your attack boosts. So that would be my recommendation. But again, everybody's got a different play style, so it depends on how you want to play it. But personally, myself, I'm going to try to get down to like the rank 600. I have a bad feeling that we're going to have a lot of Legion, right? Like if I landed in the middle of these guys, right, I would have 3 Legion on one side, 3 Legion on the other, and I wouldn't be able to attack anybody. At least here, I've got a few people I could attack up above, but nobody down below me. So I have a big feeling, or a bad feeling, I guess, really, that there's going to be a lot of people that selected Legion. One, as part of the Void PsyOps, if we want to call it that. So, trying to get into our heads, switch it up, and have a lot of Legion on Legion hate crimes, attacking, some violence there. But there'll also probably be a fair amount of people that just are taking Legion specifically because they need the gold bonus, and there's a lot of people that just play for themselves. So, they're not that attentive to which faction is which. They just play to try to get as high of a rank for themselves as possible. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's everybody has their own play style. I can't knock them for it, so they can do whatever they want. That's about it. That's all I can really say. Right? And there's also people that don't bother taking a faction, right? Like if we scroll through, we'll see some people. I imagine there's probably a decent amount of people that still haven't selected factions. Well, maybe less so down here. I believe so. There's one right there. What do we got? Got some lag. That's what we got. That, or maybe the leaderboard's updating. So Boss Dawn. There's a few people that haven't selected factions. Unfortunately, I might have to attack some people that are on Legion. So I may have to check and see who's Legion in normal mode versus who's Legion in comp, just because there's a lot of people that aren't actually Legion. They're just taking Legion because Legion has the gold bonus, and I'm sorry, but I still need to do my attacks. So just because you're taking Legion instead of Void when you're normally Void, you may end up getting into my crossfire, but if you are an actual Legion, just reach out and I will apologize. So yeah, that is my normal strategy. I do try to wait for the 10x because that's the day that you're going to be getting a lot of points. So you need to take that into consideration, right? You don't want to be holding off too long to attack, because then you're already into the 10x by the time you've built your booster up. But you also don't want to attack too early, because then you might run out of people or diamonds or whatever the case might be. Also, I'm going to be saving up the diamonds as well to at least have my top 2 businesses boosted almost 24/7 with a lightning boost for the 10x day. Maybe even my top 3, depending on how many diamonds I can get, which will also play into the amount that I can attack here to be able to accumulate those diamonds. So again, we got 3 minutes. Let's see where we're sort of at. Hopefully I'm not falling too far into the legioned. Yeah, okay. So worst case, this person's gonna, but he's already under attack for 30 minutes. That's too bad. What about this guy? Also under attack for 2 hours and 18 minutes. So potentially I'm gonna have to wait on this guy. Unless this guy comes up, he might make enough headway that I can hit him. He's 7 ranks away right now. So let's see. I mean, these people should be moving pretty fast. Hopefully they bump up above me and I move down. You know what? I might even just help the process here. Do that. Just drop myself. And there we go. So that will hopefully help drop me a little bit more. I'm going to have to hit one more refresh. We'll see. I'll try to avoid you, DJ Oracle. We'll see what happens. No promises. If I land beside you and your number comes up, I'm sending out attacks. I'm sorry. But we'll see what happens. I doubt we'll end up landing near each other. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strategy. I mean, yeah, so if you end up, the hard part is like if you're up in the high ranks on day 1, right? Usually the multiplier day isn't day 1, right? So that kind of causes some issues where it's like you look like you have a really good rank, and then as soon as the 10x day comes, that's where a lot of players like myself, I know Kimbo does this, even like Meta and Crypto Diamond, like most of the bigger players sort of sit out, stack the diamonds, accumulate the boosters as they climb up the leaderboard, and then that's going to put them into a really high rank. Some players even buy businesses to give them even more of an advantage. But personally, I sort of hold off on buying the businesses, mostly because I like to play. My challenge is I like to play with what I have, try to see what creative strategy I can come up with based on the businesses I pull from the blueprints. What's going on, Shadow God Eater? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you got some good blueprints pulled. Let's see here. Should be just about able to attack. Here we are. That is a fresh victim. Let's equip all. And then let's pray for like a 25 or something. Mr. Zatouni. Well, I hope you don't take it personally. We'll also see, maybe he'll return fire. He might try to hit me back. If he does, then I'm going to have to show you guys how to move your businesses around. I mean, right now I don't really have anything on. Come on, arm this. Alright, let's get a 23. That would be nice. Ooh, a nice miss. There we go. That's a waste of 7 million diamonds. How do you... Let me see. Did they like refresh the leaderboard and he moved on me? But even then, he shouldn't have moved that much. No. That was lame. But, I mean, that's typical. That is main cities RNG. It's absolutely shit. Pardon my French there, but it is. It is not very good. I'm still salty about all the businesses I burnt. Yeah, that was an unlucky one. Not happy with that. Like, I mean, 95% chance, right? But again, then the amount of times that I failed 85% merges and not 80% merges is, it just defies actual logic. Like, it's insane how bad the rolls, like, they need to fix. Like, there's got to be something that they're doing behind the scenes that just doesn't make the merging make sense. Oh well, it is what it is. Sort of just gotta play with the hand you're dealt and keep moving forward. So I'm gonna have to buy another attack, unfortunately, but I do have one more stocked up here, so I'll probably just send this one out, hope for the best. Did I not put on my tools? Yeah, I did. Okay. I just thought this was 41 last time. Don't know what happened there, but okay. Maybe they punished me because I missed. I don't think anybody... Yeah, not attacked. Nobody's hit me. Let's just swap back to normal mode. Might as well swap to normal mode. You're not gonna like this, DJ. They're all gone. I've did it. I'm a drop down player. But you got to do it when you get into these ranks. So I mean, I sacrificed all of my business combos. But it actually only dropped me by about, what was it, 3 million diamonds per hour, which I mean is kind of significant, but also like with my ability now to just drop down by removing these businesses, and plus being able to get a lot better gold boost, I think it's sort of worth it. It pays off. Plus now that we have 3 up and 3 down to be able to attack, it's insane how much more booster you can build up opposed to like just trying to attack the people in your own ranks. So I'm still doing it ethically, right? As you can see, I've dropped to 0. So what do we got here? Yeah, the RNG is not fun. NFTs that grant furniture XP is being rendered obsolete, correct? Because I stopped using the ones I've earned. No, honestly, if you catch the very start of the stream where I went and placed furniture, I just put 1 down and I went up 2 levels, right? So in the very early part of the game, you'll see like my furniture, your pieces will be 2 and 4. Mine is 2 and 5. So my jukebox actually gives me 5 XP. So they are beneficial to still use. Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, I'm gonna try it for a bit. We'll see how the play style plays out. Eventually, once I get my other business up, I mean, I could probably bring it up right now if I wanted to, but you know, you'll only have 4 businesses really on your lands. I think I attacked this guy already. Yeah. So now let's do this guy. Be nice to hit like a 25 here since I had a nice beautiful miss in comp mode. No comments. Fucking 1%, Jesus. Just wasting diamonds here, guys. Just wasting the diamonds. I guess that's the only reason that combos are better. When you hit those 1%, it's just like, really? Like, I guess I just wasted 7 million diamonds and I get, like, what back as a benefit? Now, for me, it doesn't really make sense to use these last two. I just do them because I'm working on the achievements, and I figured I might as well. It's just something fun anyways. These people don't play. They're down there at 0 gold, so clearly they've abandoned the ship. There we go. All right. Well, let's get some businesses back on. Just sort by division. Let's put this here. It's got a 1,000 booster. Use and descent. Not bad, not bad. I will take it. Let's get the museum. Now, once I get more into this, I'll probably pay a lot more attention to these boosters. Try to find the ones where it's the best. So you can see this one's got a little bit of Savannah Bandit, so I try to place my biggest business on here other than the last one. So my actual biggest business is my Leo and Co. at the moment. So this guy is the one that's cooking. Might as well just toss a gold boost on it, why not? Let's go back to the Aurora Wilds. So God Eater, what do you use? Shadow God Eater. All right, I didn't use them, luckily. It just seems that the way with the XP bar, appreciate you for clarifying. Yeah, no worries. I do suggest using them only when you're going into the mansion, right? So if you don't have enough backpack space to have them equipped at all times, just try to equip them when you're going into the mansion. So at least you can, you know, get a little bit of a benefit out of them. Where was it that I put that? I think it was here. Just in case I forget. I mean, it's nothing crazy, nothing significant, but what is missing here? I must have. Oh yeah, I've got to re-equip this. There we go. So 56 again, not bad. Then let me just put that last one back on, and then we will go to competition. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's check the market. Anything of interest? I mean, maybe I'm sort of over trying to merge again. I'm just distraught. I'm thinking I'll still try for the. See if I can get. Oh, here we go. This is worth grabbing. We'll definitely take all of these. Look at that. Somebody's just selling their newest level up. And I will take it any day of the week. Give me those blueprints for 1K. Let's just double check that there's no more blueprints. There we go. I mean, even these aren't bad. 1.14. They're looking for that 1K. Probably pass on them. Maybe DJ Oracle will come in here and grab those 1.14s. At least if you leave them there as a decoy, hopefully nobody will bid on my 1K. Alright, let's head back to competition. All right. Let's see what's happened. All right, these are just my debriefs from the normal mode. Let's see that beautiful 1%. Oh, look at that. It was basically 2%. What was I complaining about, right? Just showed 1%. It's absolutely terrible. Oh well, whatever. Okay, let me see what else I got for businesses. See if I got any. Oh yeah, I gotta go put those back on my main land. Let's do Lucent Ascent instead. I like the music better on Lucent Ascent. It's more fitting of a dojo. Come on. Any minute now. Holy man. What is happening here? I wonder if it's my internet. Oh. Breaking the desk. Wonder if it's the internet or what's going on here. Something's up. Businesses aren't loading. You go back. Let's try another region. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go back to Lucent Ascent. Did you find them or wait? Hopefully those weren't the ones I bid on there, DJ Oracle. I'm gonna start getting notifications that I've been outbid. There's some for 1.14. Or are you talking like you found those earlier at another time? Okay, let's go by prestige. Oh, man. Okay, well, what am I missing here? Was it? Oh yeah, it's this one. Do I want to risk and bring it up to 2? Let's see what's on the market. See how stuff is doing. There's a quality 2. I mean, probably won't go for 1K. Be surprised. I mean, maybe it will. Might just go for 1K. That's the thing about these businesses now, right? They're not worth as much as they used to be. Put those skins on. Put that other skin on. How much more time do I got? Probably another 15 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay, so 10 more minutes. Yeah, definitely check the auctions quite a bit nowadays. You never know what people are just putting on the floor, and I mean, I don't mind picking up whatever they're throwing down. If they don't want blueprints, I hope those blueprints that they're selling to me for 1K turns out to be a Apex. That would be wonderful. Nice Q5 Apex. Okay, what do we got for... This is going to be a long road. I'm going to need... I wonder what 1 hour's worth here. Yeah, definitely, hoping you get something good out of the 5 blueprints in comp or in normal mode. Oh, actually, in comp mode. Okay, so you found the blueprints for 1K. Right on. That's not too bad. See what you get out of them, right? Hopefully you pull something. Either you could sell it or use it. I mean, I'm hoping that I can at least get to the legendaries a little sooner. I should probably level this up some more now. Let's see what I can get to. Yeah, let's get these to 300 then. And then probably once I'm about to 350, maybe I'll push it to 400. That's usually where I'll sort of cut it off and just focus on going up in levels. Now these ones I definitely, well, this business I'm 100% using, so I don't mind pushing it up a lot. But you know, those other businesses that I probably won't carry all the way through competition, I would leave them behind. Hopefully I can get a nice high quality or even some more dens to be able to do higher quality. Yeah, might as well. So at this point, this is definitely my best business. Let's get that to 310. Let's check what we're looking at for this Pride Records. Can get that to 286. So let's level it up a little bit more. Hopefully I can get to about 350 or 3.5K on this. That should put me at what, 30K? Yeah, getting pretty close to 30K, so that's nice. There we go. There we are, right at 30K. Put this at 290. Couple more seconds, and there we go. All right, and then what are we looking at? 6 more minutes. Perfect. Did you sell any of your blueprints, DJ? That's the real question. You know, I don't like to sell anything unless I've opened it. Unfortunately, I haven't got anything pulled from at least my blueprints yet that I think I would be able to sell. I'm hoping that I can get something a little bit better, like maybe a legendary, because I don't think these are going to really sell. I don't know what, maybe, yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I got here. You know what, I might actually just remove this and let's go to the workshop. Let's do the merge on this. I mean, for 3 mil, why not try it? I don't like how long it's taken. There we go. Come on. Internet is slow today. Holy man, what is happening here? Thing just doesn't want to place on the there we go. Put that skin back on. Then let's level it up a little bit. Might as well try to get it to 3K at least. Definitely digging this skin though. It's a nice little extra boost. 20%. Not enough currency. Alright. There we go. Oh man. 10 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be hopping off soon, guys. So we'll see if just gonna check Discord first, see what's going on there, and then I've got to probably get ready for bed. That way I can set an alarm and get up for the Cubs that show up just 2 hours before reset. That way I can also do my daily roars and my daily rewards here. Try to get all those knocked off. Hopefully, yeah, we're slowly declining here. Maybe I'll try this guy one more time if I get my attacks ready in time. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I hit Farrar. Send him some love. Okay, I see Hayton saying that this server is going to get shut down soon, so I guess I better remove the Discord link from future videos and put in the Lionel project instead. I'll reach out to him, make sure that's okay. But I mean, hey, everybody's welcome in the Legion Discord if you want. Okay, what do we got here? A couple more minutes, 41 seconds. Let's do this. Take them tools off. Put those weapons on. Arm the drones, and let's get ready to attack. Who is going to be the lucky victim here? Hopefully doesn't miss this time. Alright, we'll try him. Actually, you know what? He's right there. Why not? Be nice to hit like a 24. Another 1. Like... that's just sad. That was just another fucking waste of diamonds. They really need to do something about that. Like, man, these freaking attacks are terrible today. Terrible. This was even worse, 1.2. I might as well just attack without weapons. Probably get better attacks. Yeah, everything about me playing this game is unlucky. I just have terrible luck when it comes to merging and attacks, it seems. Oh well, at least I got a little brush on Farrar. So, said hello. I'll say hello again on the way up. Alright, well, other than that, guys, yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream here. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody that did join. Anybody that's watching it afterwards, I mean, hopefully you guys are doing well in the competition. Everybody that is watching, good luck in these next few hours as you sort of climb to your level 10. That's really your next big goal. And then, yeah, try to figure out which businesses you're going to run. Hopefully you get some good pulls from those gold blueprints. So let's do one last leaderboard check here, down to 315. Gonna let the gold continue to generate for a little bit longer. Got a few things I got to do before bed, and then set my alarm probably for 5 a.m. for myself, so I can get up. Well, probably 4:30. That way I can get up half hour before, do some leveling up, and switch things around. Get that last cub delivery. Do my daily roar spins, my daily reward as well. Got to make sure I grab that. It resets in 14 days apparently in 8 hours, so need to make sure I'm up and claiming that at a good time. It being 1 hour base gold, you definitely want to try to have your gold as high as possible, so that's my little strat there, at least for it. But yeah, anyways guys, good luck. Wish everybody the best of luck with the blueprints and your first round of gold blueprints, and yeah, hopefully you guys can get to the ranks you want to be at. But yeah, thanks for showing up, guys. We'll chat later. Probably do a video a little bit later once I get my setup refined.